Let's get right into it. Number 9. The sound effects guy. The guy next to you starts eating his lunch, turning every bite into a full orchestra of mouth sounds. Chomp, slurp, gulp. Each bite echoes like he's got a microphone in his mouth. They don't just eat their food, they perform it. Even their breathing sounds like Darth Vader ordering coffee. And the worst part is, they usually have no idea they're doing it. But for others, especially those with misophonia, it's pure torture. Misophonia means hatred of sounds, and it's way more serious than just being irritated. When someone with misophonia hears these noises, their brain goes into panic mode. Their heart starts racing. They break into a sweat. It triggers their fight-or-flight response. Your coworker's chewing can literally make you feel like you're being chased by a bear. Scientists found hearing these sounds activates the mirror neuron system in our brains. When sound effects guy is chomping away, other people's brains start unconsciously mirroring those actions. It's like their brain is forcing them to mentally chew along. Studies show these sounds can trigger the same brain areas as physical pain. So while the sound effects guy is just enjoying his sandwich, someone else's brain is having a full meltdown. Number 8. The dragon breath gene. So you brush your teeth twice a day, floss like a dental hygienist, and gargle enough mouthwash to fill a swimming pool. But somehow, your breath still makes plants wilt when you walk by. You might have what scientists jokingly call the dragon breath gene. For some people, it's coded into their DNA. These people could brush their teeth 10 times a day and still clear a room faster than a fire alarm. Often, they have dry mouth because their bodies don't make enough saliva. Think of saliva as your mouth's personal cleaning service. Without enough of it, bacteria throw a party in your mouth. These tiny party animals produce sulfur compounds that smell worse than a dumpster in August, like rotten eggs. Some medications can make this problem even worse. Pills for allergies, depression, or high blood pressure can turn your mouth into a desert. And the worst part is, these people often don't even know how bad their breath smells. Their own noses get used to it, but everyone around them is holding their breath or backing away. Number 7. The walking biohazard. There's a medical condition called bromhidrosis. It turns normal people into walking sources of extreme body odor. Your body has special sweat glands called apocrine glands, hiding in your armpits, groin, and a few other spots. They kick in during puberty, pumping out thick, nutrient-rich sweat. This sweat starts out odorless, but your skin is covered in bacteria. These bacteria feast on the sweat, turning it into extremely unpleasant odors, like old gym socks mixed with rotten eggs. It's not just about skipping showers. Wearing the same gym clothes multiple times turns your clothes into a bacteria breeding ground. Eating certain foods can make it worse. If you love garlic or curry, you're basically marinating yourself from the inside out. There was this case of a young boy whose body odor was so bad, doctors were stumped. Medical professionals were shocked by the smell. The craziest part is some people become nose blind to their own smell. They walk around while everyone else is secretly holding their breath. And most people won't tell you if you have this problem. They'll just slowly start standing further away. Number 6. The human chainsaw. Imagine trying to sleep while someone revs up a chainsaw right next to your ear. That's what it's like sleeping next to someone with severe sleep apnea. These folks don't just snore. They create a symphony of chaos. The kind of snoring that makes your walls vibrate. The kind that has your neighbors thinking you're doing late-night construction. When someone snores like this, their body is actually screaming for help. They actually stop breathing during sleep, sometimes up to 75 times per hour. That's like having someone try to suffocate you every minute. Their throat muscles collapse, blocking their airway. So while they think they're just sawing logs, they're actually fighting for air all night long. The result is high blood pressure, heart problems, and a partner contemplating murder. Meanwhile, their partner is lying there, staring at the ceiling, Googling how to sleep in the bathtub comfortably at 3 a.m. And the worst part is most people who do this have no idea they're terrorizing their loved ones. They wake up thinking they had a great night's sleep, while their partner looks like they've just survived a war zone. Number 5. The Perpetual Puddle. Imagine shaking someone's hand, and it feels like grabbing a wet sponge. That's everyday life for people with hyperhidrosis. Their sweat glands are like broken faucets that won't turn off. This isn't just nervous sweat. Their body thinks it's running a marathon even when they're just sitting watching Netflix. It's like having a built-in sprinkler system set to always on. Picture an 11-year-old kid trying to play baseball, but the ball keeps slipping out of their hands like a bar of soap, or trying to write on paper, but the page gets so wet it starts to tear. These folks carry around extra shirts because their current one might be soaked by lunch. Dark clothes become their best friend because they hide the sweat stains better. They're always doing that awkward pants wipe before a handshake. About 5% of people have this condition. That's 1 in 20 people. And the worst part is, most people think these folks are just nervous or don't know how to use deodorant. Some get so desperate they resort to Botox injections or even surgery to literally turn off their sweat glands. Imagine having surgery just so you can high-five someone without leaving a puddle in their palm. Number 4. The annoying noise machine. Think about that guy at work who keeps clearing his throat every 5 minutes, or the person who sniffs constantly like they're trying to vacuum up the air through their nose. They might not be doing it on purpose. These are called tics, sudden, quick movements, or sounds people can't control. It's like having a glitch in your body's programming. Your brain sends these random commands, and suddenly you're blinking rapidly or making weird throat noises. These tics often start showing up when kids are around 5 or 6 years old. Up to 20% of kids will get a tic at some point. 1 in 5 kids temporarily turns into a human noise machine. Most grow out of it, but some keep their tics into adulthood. People with tics often feel an urge building up inside them before it happens. It's like having an itch you absolutely have to scratch, but the itch is in your brain, and the only way to get relief is to make that weird sound or movement. Telling someone to stop their tics is like telling someone to stop having hiccups. It just makes it worse. Trying not to tic makes the brain want to do it even more. These tics can even happen during sleep. Imagine doing them while unconscious. Next time you hear someone making those repetitive sounds, remember they're probably more annoyed by it than you are. Number 3. The Jitterbug Legs. Imagine your legs throwing their own private dance party every time you try to relax. That's restless leg syndrome, or RLS. People with RLS can't just sit still and enjoy a movie or relax in bed. Their legs might start performing an impromptu Irish jig at 3 a.m. It's like there are tiny bugs crawling under your skin, making your legs dance against your will. This isn't just regular fidgeting. It's their brain acting like a rogue DJ, sending signals to their legs to move even when they desperately want to stay still. And it gets worse at night, turning peaceful sleep into an involuntary interpretive dance performance. Some people deal with this from childhood, getting yelled at in class for not sitting still, but they can't help it. Their legs are literally forcing them to move. Doctors in the 80s tried to fix this with some Parkinson's disease meds, but sometimes the medicine makes it worse, spreading the dance party from just your legs to your entire body. It's like trying to put out a fire with gasoline. Some people develop weird coping tricks, like constantly rocking in their chair or tapping their feet. It's either that, or let your legs perform their interpretive dance routine in public. Number 2. The constant picker. You might see someone picking, scratching, and digging at their skin. They just can't stop. This isn't just a bad habit. It's a serious condition called dermatillomania. It's like being trapped in a toxic relationship with your own skin. Their brains are literally wired to make them pick. Every time they pick, their brain releases dopamine, the same feel-good chemical you get from scrolling social media. Their brain tells them, "That felt good, let's do it again." They get stuck in an endless cycle. Pick, regret, repeat. It starts with a tiny bump or scratch, but they can't leave it alone. Hours pass, and that tiny bump has turned into an angry red wound. Some people do this for hours without even realizing it. The picking gets worse when they're stressed or anxious. Soon, one spot turns into many. Their arms, face, and legs become a roadmap of scars and scabs. Take Lauren, who battled this for 27 years and almost lost her leg from infection. Or Alyssa, who started at 13 and ended up wearing long sleeves in summer to hide the scars. Telling someone with dermatillomania to just stop picking is like telling a depressed person to just be happy. They usually know they're damaging themselves, but the urge is incredibly strong. Number 1. The creaky door voice. Imagine talking to someone whose voice sounds like a rusty door hinge. That's vocal fry, and it drives people insane without them knowing why. It's that creaky, rattly sound at the end of sentences, like talking while gargling gravel. It happens when your vocal cords get so lazy they start vibrating irregularly, like a guitar string that's too loose. People doing it often don't realize it. They think they sound normal, while listeners are mentally plotting their escape. Scientists found people with vocal fry are seen as less trustworthy, less competent, and less hireable. It's like the listener's brain thinks, "This person sounds tired. They must be tired at everything else too." In job interviews, this habit can make you seem lazy or uninterested. It's like trying to close a deal while sounding half asleep. Some people do it on purpose, thinking it sounds authoritative or cool. But studies show it actually makes you sound lazy and uninterested. Your brain actually has to work harder to understand someone with vocal fry. While they're creaking away, the listener uses extra brain power just to decode the words. It's like making someone solve a puzzle just for a normal conversation. No wonder listeners want to run away. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.